This video has been brought to you by the Landscape Certified Contractors Association. Due to the membership support, we're able to bring content to each and every one of you. If you have a topic or a product you'd like us to review, or if you want to become a member, visit www.irrigatortech.com and hope to hear from you soon. Enjoy the video.
Hello everybody, my name is Jose Avila, and today we're going to show you on how to plant a succulent bulb. Some of the things that we're going to need is our clay pot. I decided on using a clay pot. It's got a nice color tone to it. We're going to need a clay saucer that goes underneath our pot. Also, I'm going to use some Osmocote fertilizer. It's time-release fertilizer. We have our cactus mix. And to top it off, we're gonna go ahead and use a little bit of horticultural sand. And you'll see why we're gonna need that. We have an assortment of succulents here. We have some blue senecio, we have some echivarium, and we have some Sidervarias right here, some different succulent varieties, and so on. What we're gonna do to this clay pot is we're gonna put a little bit of just plastic here. I got this from a tag of another plant. We're putting this plastic tag right here, and what I've cut half of it so that with this big hole right here, our soil doesn't leach out along with our water. So we're gonna cover that hole just a little bit like that, not much. Okay, we could go a little less. And I feel comfortable with that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and add our cactus mix. We have our cactus mix right here, and as you can see, this is an organic cactus mix right here. EB Stone makes this particular variety or particular mix right here. We have some wood shavings, we have some pumice right here, and you could tell the differences between pumice and perlite. Perlite, when you squeeze it, it really crumbles on your finger, and pumice, it tends to be a little harder. So that generally the differences on that. And pumice tends to be just a little heavier too, not too much though. Okay, what we're gonna do is we've come about 2 inches below rim level, and we'll just add a little bit of the time-release fertilizer. We mix it up just a little bit. Okay, so this, what we'll do is we're really not gonna be too picky about how to plant them or where to locate them. We'll just plant them as we go, but what we want to do is we don't want to plant them way too low. When we water them, we don't want the water to be way too much moisture at the crown of the plant. So that seems to be about right. Okay. Okay. So be careful on you taking out the plants out of the pots. They're such a small pot, but also such a small little plant. You want to be gentle. You don't want to, there's some cactus or succulent varieties, as soon as you take them out of the pot, they start crumbling and you don't have much root left. Set that one right there. And we'll set this one right here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and continue to fill it in with soil. We've located our plant. We've put our plant in the right location, or what seems to be the right location. Whatever whatever it is that you like. Now what you want to do is, as you continue to put or add some soil, you want to go ahead and just kind of pack it with your fingers as much as you can. And then just try to remove some of the soil from some of the little plants that you may have got on them. Okay, now this cactuses right here should last you in here for about 3 years, give and take, maybe more, depending if you don't need to transplant, or maybe one has died, or for whatever reason, maybe too much water, maybe you've had it outside and it got a little too much water. Okay, so now that we finished planting them, this was pretty easy. This was a very simple process. It didn't take us long to do. This is where we're gonna go ahead and use our horticultural soil. Okay, if you want to go ahead and give this as a gift, just blow that a little bit so that we could get that soil away from that. With your hand, you could just go ahead and add a little bit of sand. Okay, you could just add a little bit of sand with your hand, as you could see what I'm doing right here, just turning it over a little bit. We're gonna push that one just a little bit, okay? And you can see just by doing that how it's changing and looks, how it's bringing the life of the plant out some more. And I like to go ahead and get it just all over, just so that it looks nice all over. Be careful when you add in this sand or anything like this on your bowl, just because some plants may be a little too fragile, and you don't want to go ahead and break them off like we did this one right here. Now what I like to do here is just tap it up just a little bit, so that we could get a nice spread on that sand. Okay. Now that we went ahead and finished, you want to go ahead and set it into your saucer. Okay, gives it a more cleaner look to it. It's got a much better appeal to it. Now you could go ahead and give it as a present to your friends, to your loved ones. Water with this one, what you want to do is you want to water about once a week. Even though that they are young plants, they don't like wet feed for a long period of time. Succulent cacti don't prefer to be wet. They prefer to be a little on the dry side. When they're young like this, once a week, twice a week, if that, but not much more so than that. And just a little bit of water, not a whole lot to it. This pot right here alone will probably take about 16 ounces of water. That's about 2 cups. Fertilization, we don't have to fertilize them for a long period of time. Generally, osmocote fertilizers, they'll tell you how long will they last. It'll either be 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, or so on. With this one right here, like I said in the beginning, you could have this one here for up to 2-3 years and it should be fine. Inside it's okay. Outside, all right also. You could have it inside for the remaining lifespan of the plant. It shouldn't be a problem. Thank you so much, and that'll wrap it up for this segment. Thank you for watching us at Green Industry News. Please watch us in our YouTube channel. Once again, Jose Avila. Bye.